What's my dream? I like to have attainable dreams. The consistent thing is making you and so many other people happy, as many people as I can, or just to make people feel, I guess not happiness, but just feel things. Because if we're going by anything from the Michi stream that I was on where we were doing a therapy talk, seeing all of those comments agreeing with Michi acting like that was a good thing very much worried the fuck out of me, because I'm like, what do you mean? What are you happy about this? What the fuck do you mean? You can't just be a repressed individual. It's not good. I want people to feel like it's okay to feel shit, you know? Whether it be with good music or sad music or angry music. Emotions are good to feel. And honestly, if you repress it, it feels so much uglier later on. But if you let it out, you're like, yeah, it's like a or whatever. It's a satisfied feeling, like the feeling I felt when I watched the Lakers game, and they didn't fucking lose. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, my God. There was no reason for that. Y'all don't understand. I spent so much time setting the shit up with my dad because for some fucking reasons they kept the NBA for television to where you need a special fucking membership in order to get the NBA games. Fucking stupid. Oh my God. I remember I thought that it was attached to Hulu. So I upgraded my fucking Hulu to a $100 plan just for the NBA season, to find out that the NBA season wasn't fucking on there, even though they said it was on there in the fine print. And then they said, oh no, it's because of where you specifically live. It's not in your region specifically. Okay, motherfucker, tell me that. But yeah, Papa Numi and I found a different thing that would actually work, but it's like a separate fucking box that you had to buy. I bought the stupid box. Norky and my dad came over. We watched the game. The biggest loss I've ever seen in my life. And then I looked it up, and apparently that Lakers loss was among the worst they've ever had in history, where it rivaled the game that they lost to. I believe it was with the Golden Nuggets in like 1983. So past my entire life, bro. Holy shit, oh my God, and I just felt upset. And then I go to a seafood boil restaurant with Rain, Shuko, Tob, Hami, oh my gosh, and we're having a good time, and I'm looking at the Laker game. They're winning 113 to 110 with 13 seconds left on the fucking clock. I say, okay, period. I can focus on my seafood boil. Took a picture, sent it to my dad, and I said, yippee. I was a fool. I was a fool because LeBron fumbled at the end. Oh my God. And then I go on Twitter later to check the recaps of the best shots to find out that they fucking lost.
Yeah, if you live within a certain distance of a team, they don't let you watch them on TV, so they can try to force you to buy tickets.
And that is ridiculous.
It's really stupid.
We're the ones that built them up from the ground. We're the ones that pay the tax money to make those roads by that place nice and shiny. The least they can do is give us free fucking television to watch their games, but I digress. Oh, God. Oh, God. Anyways, so I was beginning to think, whenever I watched the Lakers game, they lost. They would lose. The lack of defense. They fucking suck at defense after the third quarter. They get like a 20-point lead up until the third quarter. Then they say, I'm going to take a nap now. Like, okay. Oh my gosh. And then they say, let's go ahead and put in Bronny for the fourth quarter. But it's so important to have their big clutch. And then Austin Reeves is out there working his bussy off to keep the scores tied and keep everything nice. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my God. This is why I don't watch sports. It pisses me off so bad. And then last night we watched a game and they finally fucking won, and you know who saved their asses? Reeves! Oh my gosh, my 6'5" king. I always loved short kings, but you know what? We always have exceptions, and he is my exception. It's nice hearing a girl passionately talking about sports. It's refreshing. I'm not into sports personally. The thing is like, I've never been, it's like, how do you describe it? my whole life I've enjoyed playing sports because I've been pretty athletic. So I respect sports and I really enjoy sports. I don't watch it very religiously, but
The K-Kona MVP, Austin Reeves.
my K-Kona, it's like I just watch most of them every so often, and then when the Olympics goes in, I become a nationalist for the USA, and I say USA. I don't know what this sport is, but USA, bitch. Oh, the same thing comes with California. Like, do I watch hockey? Not really. But will I support the LA Kings for the sake of pride? Yes, I will. And so, but the sport that I actually kept up with was basketball, because that was my dad's favorite sport to watch. So I watched a lot of basketball growing up. Yeah, so I have always been a Lakers fan, but then their coaching went to complete doo-doo cheeks, asshole booty. And we went to Booty, whoever the fuck. My dad and I forced ourselves to forget that man's name because he was so ass. And we got our new beautiful coach who's actually a pretty good coach. And now we also have the Dodgers, which is a sleigh for Shohei. So now we have 2 teams. Don't ask me about any other team because they're not getting dubs. Therefore, they're not getting my... I'm just kidding. JJ Redick is so fine. I mean, yeah, he's so good at his job. He's just so good at his job. He's so good at his job. Wow, the way that... My bad. No, he just... The way that he teaches is unlike anything I've ever seen before, you know? Woo, yeah. Yep. But my favorite sport that I watched in person was volleyball because my high school, for some reason, had a fairly goated team. And also, there was a short king on the volleyball team that I had a crush on, and that guy fucking slayed the day away. He invited me to watch his game. I was gonna be like, I'm just gonna support because he's so cute. But then I'm sitting there. I didn't give a fuck about just him being cute. No, I was so into this game that I was screaming, screeching so bad that the principal that happened to be there that day was shushing me. So I think that if I continued to follow volleyball, I would have had a heart attack by now. That also means when the Olympics begin, I get super fucking hype about volleyball. Went for the cute boy, ended up into the game. He's like, did you like watching me play? And I'd be like, that's fucking foul. They did
Subby wubby.
So me and that guy went on the date, right? This is the guy that asked me to the dance, and then I got so nervous that I told him to not show up with me. And then I showed up to the dance and he was dancing with another girl. That was on me though, y'all. That was my bad. That was on me. They're very self-inflicted, that one was. I hope that king is doing well. We had no bad blood though. We were just friends after that. We were chilling, but I thought that was really funny because we both like made eye contact. And we didn't get mad. We just laughed. We like literally fucking laughed. Damn, still not your fault. No, that was definitely my fault. I literally told him to not show up with me because I was scared to introduce him to my dad. And then I avoided him because I was nervous because a guy showed interest in me. And so yeah, that was very self-inflicted. That was a very self-inflicted one. That was on me. Now the guy that asked me to the dance and then I took a nap when he tried to talk to me and then he took it back. Now that one I'm a little more annoyed about, but then he let me keep the candy that he gave me when he asked me, so I guess it was a fair trade-off in the end. Kept the candy. I'm like, what did bro think I said yes for? The date? No, it was for the Sour Patch Kids.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm Numi, and you're watching Numi channel.
And then you put me drawing it like, oh, I'm doing it.